Hey guys, welcome back to another installment of The Centered Path. I'm the Basic Buddhist. This is Reverend Sean Thompson, also known as Dhammajivaka. So today we're going to go after the first part of dependent origination. Remember, there's 12 of them. This is the first one. It's ignorance. So stay tuned and we'll get started. Thanks. Hey, this is Dhammajivaka of the Centered Path, the Basic Buddhist. Welcome back. We're here with the Wheel of Samsara, and we're just beginning today the dependent origination. We've done the 6 realms, and there's going to be 12 of these things total as we go around this way. And today we're going to talk about the first one, which in this picture shows a little blind guy, or he's covering his eyes. He's blind. He can't see. He can't understand. He's ignorant. He's ignorant of what? Ignorant of the way things are. Mostly in this case, we're talking about ignorance of the Four Noble Truths. We talked about the Four Noble Truths before, but to remind you, since we're here trying to learn things, repetition is really good to learn things. We have the first Noble Truth is the truth of suffering, right? That suffering exists, basically. The second Noble Truth, that suffering has a cause. Well, what does that cause, we would say? That suffering cause would be craving, desire, wanting things to be different than they are. Now, the third Noble Truth is a little bit different, because this is where the old physicians used to have to say these 4 things in order to basically complete their treatment. So what would that be? The first one would be to determine what the disease is. Is there a disease? Yes. What's that disease called? It's suffering. What is the cause of the disease? The second one, the cause in this case is craving, desire, the dukkha, that kind of stuff. Not dukkha is the suffering. The third part, though, is you have to actually, in order to really be valid in this, is say, well, is there a way out of this? Yes. And what's the way out of it? It's going to be the Eightfold Path. And the Eightfold Path, if you remember, are the right knowledge, all those 8 different things. We'll go over them again. We've gone over them before, I think. We probably did. And I think I even did ones with just the Eightfold Path, each section. So look for those. Subscribe to our channel. Like the video. Comment on the video. Ask me questions. Comment on previous ones. Comment on this one. Whatever. Do you like the sideburns? Whatever. I don't care. Let me know. And then we'll go through more of it as we go. Today, again, we're just talking about being blind. Not being able to see the way things are. This is a very common thing that causes dependent origination. So this is dependent on, or everything that comes next is dependent on whether we can see clearly, whether we can see efficiently. In Buddhism, many times you'll hear them talk about wiping the dirt from the eyes, okay, because our eyes are clouded. We don't see things as they really are. Polishing a mirror. When you polish a mirror, you have to work. It's very dirty. Things are very blurry. You don't see things as they are. As you polish, it becomes more and more clear and more crisp and more real. Or, for example, like water. You don't get water smoothed out so you can see your reflection or see deep in the water if you continually try to smash it down with your fingers and rub it down here and you see a little wave and rub it down. That doesn't work. Try it. Seriously. If you think you can use an iron and flatten out the water in a bucket, well, let me know how it worked. What happens is, if you stop, like as in meditate, if you slow the mind down, stop reacting to it, stop trying to change everything, and we'll talk about that too later. Change is big. It changes this whole thing, right? This all has to do with change. Remember this guy, he had to do with change. And that he has to do with impermanence, because he's turning the wheel. The wheel's always turning. That's this whole message, right? So, get into your meditations. Stop that mind. Let that water still. When the water stills, all of that stirred up muck will settle to the bottom, and you'll be able to see it clearly. When you can see it clearly, now you can do things. Now you can do things to clean things up. That's pretty much all I have for this one. This is Dhammajivaka, Reverend Sean of the Centered Path. I want to just wish you guys a happy day. You guys have a wonderful time. Follow me on some of my other stuff. You can either come to my meditation classes, which I have, I think, Wednesday and Thursday nights here in Parker, Colorado. And we do different topics every week. And I have workshops and I have retreats and stuff coming up. I have a soon retreat coming in California. and you can follow me with those. So anyway, this is Basic Buddhism. There it is. We'll see you soon. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.